Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm one of your co-hosts, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Charitable One Home Care.
And I'm Tanner McGee. And Keith, I'm really excited about our second guest.
Myself. Welcome back to the show, Ms. Danielle Stein. She's the executive director of Thibodaux Main Street. Very glad to have you here with us. We appreciate it. And before you say anything, I just got to let you know that there's a reason why Thibodaux has honored as much as it is. It's why you've gotten some national recognition for events and things that happen in your community because you guys are so dedicated to doing it and doing it right.
Yeah, correct. I believe that having a sense of pride in your community is very important. So we host these cleanup days twice a year. We've been partnered with the city now. They do one as well. So it's a good time for people to come out and just exercise their civic muscle.
Yeah. And it's really interesting, despite the fact that we're just starting school, you've got people of all ages coming to do that, right?
Correct. So one of our local schools in Thibodaux, BCA, is very good about, they recruit volunteers. And I think in the spring, we had about 60 volunteers come out. Majority of those were kids.
Wow. I love it. So, Jay, put that flyer up if you don't mind. We're talking about the community cleanup and shred day that's going to take place on September 16th, 2023. Tell us a little bit more about the event and maybe how people can call, sign up, and get a little more information.
So we host this event in the spring and the fall. We do a 2-hour cleanup in downtown from 8 to 10 on the Saturday morning. We provide all the tools. People just show up. We give a few brief instructions, and they spread out around downtown, picking up litter, pulling, weeds from the sidewalks and just sprucing up downtown because we have a very heavily loaded fall event season coming up. So we like it to look as nice as possible. We partnered with the Louisiana Federal Credit Union. They'll be hosting a shred day for us
Oh, wow.
from 9 to 11 a.m. the same day.
Okay.
And we've partnered with the city of Thibodaux. So the truck will be located at City Hall.
All right.
Folks can just drive right through. You don't even have to get out of your vehicle. The credit union staff will offload your items for you and shred it for you right there on site.
I can bring on my law office shredding documents that I have. I can just drive to Thibodaux and drop it off to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just no binders or binder clips, and you'd be good to go.
Oh, wow. All right.
Now,
So
shredding's
several
not the only
places.
thing you do, right? Y'all have an art festival coming up?
Yeah. So once we're finished cleaning up and shredding everything, the following Friday, we're hosting Arts Walk. So we invite
wow.
local artists to register. And we'll have them set up outside of our small businesses downtown. It's a great way to get foot traffic into the business while also showcasing the talent of a lot of different local artists.
Yeah, and that's on September 22nd, right?
Yes.
So we have those events, one on the 16th on the Saturday, again from
From 8 to
8 to
10
10,
is the
again,
cleanup.
early. So even though we're expecting that as September rolls around, we're really hoping, praying, and quite frankly, God, I hope you're listening, for cooler weather.
Yes.
And so we get the community cleanup and shred day, which I love the fact that you get to clean up and to shred stuff during that day on that Saturday, getting ready for kind of like you mentioned, how many events you guys have in Thibodaux for the Arts Festival that's going to take place on September 22nd.
Yes. And anybody that's interested in participating in either event can visit our website, downtownthibodaux.org, or our social media pages, and you can register for both events on there. And we have a sponsorship opportunity for the Arts Walk as well.
Okay, good.
And what kind of arts are we talking about? Is it paintings? Is it?
Oh, so we have such a good variety. So we have, paintings. We have some that make fiber art dolls. We have authors. We have musicians. Just about anything. And it's really cool to see how many varieties of talent there are here in the Bayou region.
Absolutely.
And it's really interesting. You talk about some of these artists. You never really know how far-reaching some of the things that they do. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law flew to Greece yesterday, and they are doing some mission work there. One of the things that the girls that they're working with at this mission are these black baby dolls. And so I'm going to try to find some on September 22nd at that art walk so I can see what's there so I can send that to them. All the way in Greece, making an impact. Isn't that
Awesome.
amazing?
It's cool. It's so amazing to see all the talent that we have here. And we usually post a couple of days before the event. We'll post a map on our social media so it shows all of the different artists, all the businesses that are open. People can come, eat dinner, listen to music, and it's a good way. We always say the best way to explore downtown is on foot, so it gets people into the doors of the businesses, and hopefully they'll be a repeat customer.
Right. So you may have to get out of the car to get your shred stuff done
Right.
on the Saturday because you probably have a lot
I have a
from your
ton.
law office to
Yes.
do that with. But you can come and do the art walk. You can do that by foot.
Absolutely. And look, I think it's something my kids would love to come to and see. I
Yeah.
mean, they're taking art this year in high school and junior high. And I think, getting out there and seeing the stuff the community has to offer is so big for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's really interesting to me as I've spent a lot of time downtown in Thibodaux here lately. My birthday last week, we went to Sinclair and ate at the restaurant there. And it was so very neat to see a lot of those buildings have still some damage back from Ida. But the street itself, downtown itself, is very well maintained. That's got a lot to do with Thibodaux Main Street.
Yeah, we have quite a few businesses that are undergoing some renovations right now. So we'll have some new things opening. We just added 3 new businesses in the past month.
Oh
So
my.
we're seeing tremendous growth and interest in downtown Thibodaux, which speaks volumes for our city.
Yeah, and we talk about some of these newer festivals that you guys have brought in, the King Cake Festival that went over so very well. And some of these new festivals, as we look forward to the fall, I know that you're going to be able to come back and visit with us about those things. What's one thing that we can really look forward to coming up? Something new businesses, something we can look forward to?
The Bayou Region Incubator.
Okay. That's
Absolutely. You've
okay.
spoken with her recently.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
That's going to be really, really cool. So excited. So great teaser. I love that. You've done something that we normally do here as hosts, but talk about something you can look forward to. And so that incubator is going to be off really, really cool. So again, Community Cleanup and Shred Day, September 16th on a Saturday. As it was mentioned by Tanner, September 22nd, that next Friday, you can come by for the Arts Walk. Thank you so much for sharing that information with us
Thanks
today.
for having me.
All right, we appreciate it. And we appreciate it so very much for Tanner and myself here. We appreciate you joining us for Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more HTV when we continue.